I visited a church that survived the Revolutionary War. I'm LT, and this is Backpack Religion. The church I'm standing in right now is over 300 years old. That is older than the United States of America. And it once housed the British during the Revolutionary War.
The British took over the church and they used it as a hospital. But in the meantime, the congregation continued to meet in different people's homes. So that's how we can say that if not the oldest, we're one of the oldest congregations in the United States in continuous use.
So what is this church called? How did it originate? And what other historical figures may have been here? Well, I had to travel to Philadelphia to find out for myself. Everyone's hopping on.
Let's go.
So who has a phone?
What are those?
Is this the thing where you check if we're subscribed to your channel?
Yeah, so guys, we're doing a giveaway.
I
want
I'm
some.
subscribed.
If someone can pull up the address, that'd be great.
What's the address?
Shut up. Stop asking stupid questions.
Wow, what a boys' road trip this is.
And this time we're going to go visit the oldest church in PA.
The oldest? What
And-
makes it the oldest?
It was made before other churches.
Wow.
After I got my crew together and we trekked to the city of brotherly love, we were greeted by this wonderful sign indicating that we made it. Gloria Dei Old Swedes Church. The place had a particular charm to it. It wasn't huge or contemporary or even decorated with tons of artwork from the outside at least, but in a way it froze in time. Kind of like a lingering American memory, reminding its citizens of a rich history. And what it lacked in luxuries, it made up for with a peaceful and even sobering feeling that enabled your soul to reflect on the past. Approaching the prominent red doors, I walked inside and was awestruck by the simple beauty of the church. The stained glass window at the front of the building, shedding an array of colors across the sanctuary. The light blue ceiling, reminiscent of a clear spring sky, with ships and cherubs soaring through the heavens. And perhaps the most amazing aspect of the church was its gorgeous organ that played beautifully during the service. How did this lingering memory come into existence over 300 years ago? Jeanette, a lifetime member of the church, was able to help us answer that question.
They came from Sweden, and their minister came in 1642, and he started the church. By the time, a couple years to build it. And then it was Swedish Lutheran until 1845. 1845, we became an Episcopal church.
Originally a Swedish Lutheran church, the congregation strove to hold on to their religion and heritage. And in those early days, had some very well-known visitors. Were there some key historical figures that would have been in this area or involved with this church at any point?
You have two. Betsy Ross was married here to Joseph Ashbourne, and Benjamin Franklin put lightning rods on our church, and we still have some of those lightning rods.
Really? Benjamin Franklin?
Right. He was very good friends with Nicholas Colleen, who was our last Swedish missionary. And there's a famous painting of Franklin on his deathbed, and in the center of it is a clergyman, and that's Colleen.
One of the original founding fathers of the U.S. made the lightning rods for this church. And the woman who made the first American flag even got married there, in the very sanctuary I was sitting in. There's something quite incredible about that, even if you're not a history buff. However, you may have realized that the church is no longer Lutheran because over a century ago, the congregation started to move towards an Episcopal bent.
In 1845, we joined the Diocese of Pennsylvania. Colleen, which was our last Swedish missionary, toward the end of his term here, he was using the Anglican prayer book, he was using Anglican assistance, so it was just a normal thing for us to go into the Anglican church.
To make that transition.
Right.
Which now makes the church an Old Swedes Episcopal Church, which to this day still holds services. And in a way, the traditional services and practices of the Episcopal congregation seems to be very fitting for such a church. Just like they hold on to their ancient traditions and practices, Gloria Dei captures the memories and traditions from centuries long gone. Whether it be the gravestones of original church members or the lightning rods made by Benjamin Franklin, the quaint estate holds together the past and the present, causing the modern man to marvel at the incomprehensible wonder of time. It is truly breathtaking. Thank you for watching. And I hope this video also leaves you in wonder and in awe. Or at the very least, you enjoyed yourself learning something new. If you did learn something new, or you're marveling right now, leave a like and subscribe to support my mission to visit everything religion. And let me know other places I should go check out. Until next time. Farewell.